Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, June 1st, 2016, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, unfortunately, June did not get off to the great start that I was anticipating. I had called the Dow up for today. Well, it gained all of 2 points on the close, so technically I am correct, but the fact is it was a kind of a down day for the Dow. You can see here we had a big drop right at the beginning, and then it spent most of the day trying to make that back up, and it actually did get just slightly positive the last 45 minutes of the day. None of this helped us much. We had just slightly positive open trade from yesterday, and by the time we got out of that, we were negative almost $4,000 in closed out trades. And then we got into several things. I didn't count it. I think about 8 positions, and those are coming up negative $1,500. So it isn't that we had a horrible massacre day. We didn't, but still everything is negative. We're not making the kind of profits that I'd like to make, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of power in stocks today. However, having said all that, I'm looking at this thing, and this looks like a classic bull spike down here. And I said yesterday that I thought the stocks would go up today, and they did just go up a couple points. So I'm calling the Dow up again for tomorrow. I'm still, these stocks don't really want to sell off. At one point I was hoping we could get them down around 17,000. I mean, that's not going to happen. And they do seem to me like they want to go higher. So, hey, I can do the only thing I know how to do is look at this and make an educated guess, and I'm calling the Dow up for tomorrow. But nevertheless, today was kind of a lackadaisical, crappy day, and we've had too many of those lately. I want to see some power in these stocks. We do have a new portfolio, and we're going to start getting signals in that tomorrow. So, hopefully, maybe something will come out of that. We'll just have to see. I got just a couple stocks to show you because there's not much. This first one is an Agios Pharmaceuticals, and we had bought that yesterday on a gap open, and it had closed, slightly positive. It actually gapped down this morning, but then came back and went positive before we got out. And we got out here with almost $1,500. So that was looking pretty good, and then the thing kept going, and we get re-entered, and yeah, guess what? It goes to sleep after we get re-entered, and we end up with negative $600 in open trade on it. So basically, we had kind of a very modest profit here, and then give half of it back in the open trade. Of course, anything could happen tomorrow with this. I mean, the thing could explode tomorrow. Of course, it could explode downside too. So, not the greatest trade I've seen. I'll show you one more here in Vitae. I think that's Vitae Pharmaceuticals. But anyway, we had bought that yesterday midday. It had closed pretty much neutral, gapped down again like Agios Pharmaceuticals, then came back, and we did manage to take $1,000 out of Vitae right here. But what was painful is it commences a very good rally pretty much most of the day, but we're out of it for this rally. Then finally we get re-entered toward the end of the day up here, and we end up with $100 open trade profit in it. So now, I mean, this is all positive, but I sure would have liked to have stayed with it during this move, because that's where all the action was when we were not in it. But anyway, you have these days, but today was just nothing was going very good in our favor today. Maybe tomorrow will be better. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.